Okay, I just want you to know I do a lot of research. I'm 2,600 papers and even in an asthma paper. And I'm in all kinds of geological papers and space papers and physics and all that stuff. So I'm not just guessing. Well, some of the stuff I'm guessing at, sure, obviously. But when I am, you will know it. And you will see the physical evidence, and then you will know that too. And then you can come to your own decision. You know, you should not have to be told what to say and recite to prove that you're educated. That is not education. Okay, my wonderful, excited, interested friends, if you are interested in reality and science and all of the things that have been unexplained, you are in the right place. I am going to start from the molecules that are, or the particles that are light and atoms and even dark matter and electron showers and muons and excited particles. Light can accelerate. Light is a particle. We're going to go through all of this. Now, stick with me because get the kids and get them interested because here's the deal. I am going to tell you exactly what mainstream says about this, and then I'm going to show you. I will never make a statement that I cannot back without some material, substantive evidence. I do not make vague statements without anything to go along with them. I always present the evidence and the supporting evidence on both sides because I understand exactly what they're saying and I disagree literally. I can't think of a time when I really agreed with them 100%. So we're going to go through this starting right from the beginning. So now, if your kids want to be educated or you want to be educated, I can tell you both sides. You make your own decision. Okay, my friends, you are probably going to say, Roger, you are out of control with all your videos. Too many videos, you're right. And I think they're falling on dead ears, to be honest with you. But I am getting some feedback that helps me with my research, so it's not all in vain. Now, but I have so many things that are not understood correctly that it's just unbelievable. Like this COVID, I believe right now that we may need to look at bacteria and not virus. I'm going to show muscle and tendon in mud fossils, and I analyze them and show you they're very, very clear. We're also going to look into asteroid Bennu, which has this exactly identical stuff as Comet 67P because they're both biological. That's my statement. I can't prove that until we get that material back here in like 3 years or something. Now, I showed that light can accelerate, and it is particles. That's no question. Then muscle found at Devil's Tower. Look at this. Let me just show you something. This is cool. I showed this a long time ago. I had forgotten all about it.
All right,
You
let's
come
just
out
look
here
at
now.
it here. This is
Look,
that
look.
crosshatch tissue.
That's the tissue that's right down the street from Devil's Tower. You see, there's Devil's Tower. That's where the tissue is. This come from a foot. Now, there's so much that needs to be looked at. Why do animals eat clay? Why do they eat clay? I understand it now. I understand all this stuff now. Because you got to start from the beginning. You got to start like at the very, very beginning. We're talking about light and particles and atoms and nucleuses. And then you can start to understand how molecules interact and how invasion occurs into molecules and biology and how inflammation starts and how scar tissue begins to form and how your immune system and your immune cells and your bacteria bound your membrane bound bacteria creates enzymes which are elegant chemistry sets. Anyway, why is outside of our solar system, why is the space more dense? It's fully understood with electron flood theory because the whole entire universe is flooded with particles and we are pushing through it. So obviously, where we lose our influence, it takes over and pushes back against us. It gets denser. Now, we're going to look into this COVID because this is the most important thing right now. And I need you to look at this seriously. I'm not making any claims that you should do this or do that. We need to look to see, is there a bacteria involved? And we can easily find out. My friend Andy has told me how that we can look into the ribosomes into the nucleolus, and we should be able to find out if there's a bacteria in there. And I don't think they're even looking for it right now. That's what worries me, because they claim it's a virus. A virus does not occur without somebody programming it. And the somebody that programs it is either your CPG Islands has the code in there, which we don't have yet, or a bacteria programs those ribosomes. And a bad bacteria is in there programmed to go out and attack us, and we don't have anything programmed to attack back yet. If we had a good vaccine, yes, that could create a good program, absolutely. But that's very, very difficult to do, especially without affecting anything else, because you're actually literally changing program codes. The monoclonal antibodies, absolutely, that's the way to go. If you can just put in the antibody program, because it's a program. It's a program. It's not alive. It's not alive. It squirts it out into your bloodstream, and it has an address. It goes to that address, and then the chemistry kicks in. No biology, no living thing there. It is a part of a living thing, like a half of, like a sperm almost, where it's not really alive until it attaches to whatever it's been programmed to attack or to take over. That's what enzymes and viruses do. They're literally identical. One hurts you, one helps you. Both created by bacteria, both are programs, both flow through your bloodstream, wrapped in a membrane, which is like a little capsule and with an address on it. When it gets to where it's got to do its job, bam, and the chemistry is absolutely phenomenal. The chemistry of one enzyme particle, I was looking up the other day, I forget what it was, but it could break, I'm talking one single molecule could break 10 to the 7th power of other molecules in 1 second. 10 to the 7th power, that's 10 with 7 zeros. One of them. And then it goes on to do it again and again and again and again. It doesn't get used up. That is, my mind exploded when I saw that. Absolutely exploded. I knew it was a catalyst. I knew it worked fast, but I didn't have any clue that it could do that. And I still don't really hardly believe it, but I got to be honest with you. I'd like to have somebody explain to me how that could even possibly happen, but that's what they claim.